All right, night 4. I'm not loving where we are. It's runners every time. I don't know what to tell you other than that this is ridiculous. Good thing Nico is nimble. And then we'll do that, and then we can just step out a little bit, and this bees should do wonders. There we go. We got some sadist procs. All right. Well, that was everybody on that side. Who's going to have the harder time? I kind of think Jensen's going to do work. So I'm going to, for the moment, move Charlene over here. Does Bee Sting or Book do more base damage? Oh, thank you, Jensen. I appreciate it. So when you say Book, do you mean the base attack? So Centipedes is doing 88 to 102. Book is doing 83 to 132. So, however, Centipedes should be increasing based on opportunism, which I think means that right now it's not doing that much, actually. Interesting. But yeah, that should be stacking up pretty nasty. Correct. Yes. It only adds up if you if the enemy has a status effect, but we should be doing that, like, we should be generating status effects nearly all the time. All right. Retreat a bit. And now let's get to work. One of my favorite combos is Sword and Dagger. Oh, but that's very disappointing. Oh, and we don't quite have the range that I hoped that we would. Yeah, actually, our range on this archer is atrocious. But our movement is pretty good. Oh, that's a good point, actually. I hadn't thought about using that ability to further propagate. That's smart. Okay, we'll call that good. Yeah, it's pretty awful. I am guilty of not using it also. What's our opportunism looking like? We're at like plus 15 opportunism. So if I drop one of those, I get, yeah, I don't know if that's doing the work that I imagine it's doing. I mean, we can stack up insane opportunism for sure. How far is this guy moving? I think I should move back a little further. Okay, so let's start with hand crossbow. Stab that, and then... All right, actually we can afford to drop some dagger hits like that before retreating back. Okay. All right, so what are we working with here? I think we take out the sensor just to get some vision, because the catapult needs to come out, I think. So Jensen, I have the watchtowers. I've not had great luck with, and I'm very curious if other people have had different experiences with the watchtowers. I find that the lack of mobility is really challenging. It does not generally work out the way that I want it to. Now he only ended up with -1 movement point, which leads me to believe that contagion isn't working exactly the way that I understand it to work, but maybe I just don't understand. Let's see, can I... Oh, this guy's getting in the way? Lame. Alright, we may get poisoned again. Oh, this is still hard to read. Let's see. Let's just drop one back there and see if that cleans up some. There we go. Oh, really? See, I feel like that was a change that was made at some point later, because I had some really good luck with Contagion very early on. I have a lot of movement right now. If I move to here, can I see you? Yeah. And I feel like that good luck has run dry a little bit. Contagion has not blown me away. I think we got this under control. Nico, just wait. You're gonna get vampirism and organic armor, and it's gonna be so awesome. All right, we're gonna remove this guy so we get a nice propagate. I'm not blown away by Sadist at the moment. I was expecting more, I guess. Like, I feel like we're pumping damage, and I realize I'm not taking advantage of sadism there. This much is known. But, yeah, I could see it with staves and hammers for sure. But yeah, it's not working with a poison build, unfortunately, is how I'm feeling so far. Let's see, that's a pretty good rain of arrows. Okay, we've got 3 left, so I'm gonna finish this guy off just so that we don't have to worry about him. And then I don't really like the... So I did this because I was concerned that somebody's going to roll up on my archer, which I'm still concerned about. But we're in better shape than we were. So I've always thought of the two going hand in hand, Jensen, which is why I'm a little disheartened that right now I'm not feeling the magic. So that I did that to enable our last 2 stabs to be good. But yeah, so wait, so here's my theory, right? So I have -4 movement points here. So if I finish this guy off, I would expect that to propagate. But I guess it's only to adjacent, not diagonally adjacent. Is that the issue? That may be the issue. Yeah, cardinal directions only is also tough for contagion. 42. We should probably cool our jets a little bit on... I'm going to do this just... Oh, I don't have... Never mind, that was a mistake. I did that thinking that I still had isolated, but I don't. Just going to do this to soften folks up. Alright, that all looks good. Who still has actions? Oh, how did I miss this guy over here? Dang it. I missed this guy because he was in the mist. I missed him. Oh, he's going to go do some damage, and I'm going to have to go clean up after him. Perk on isolated. I apologize that I'm not sure immediately what you are referring to. Yes, I do. I picked it up on at least one of my characters, I seem to remember. Yeah, cherry picking. I'm going to hope that my taunt works out well there. I think that's the plan. Stab. That's a waste of mana. We don't need to do that. Now, why did I kill that guy in particular? These are the questions. So this guy has -3 move points. Okay, so it did work in that case. And that also transferred across. Yeah, so I guess you have to be a little more mindful of how you play a contaminated or a contamination character. This is really I really shouldn't be. We're gonna take the hit either way. Oh, well, the dodge did pay off. Another range character I think would be good. I think you are right about that. All of our sensors are still looking reasonably okay. We haven't exposed any new ones. Who's hurting for kills the most, though? Let's do a quick check. 136 for Nico, 111 for hand crossbow. Oh, yeah. All right. There we go. Seriously? 4 off. The humanity. All right. Maeve is shooting ahead. We did get our perfect, which is good for business. So let's see. So, oh, we didn't get these ones. So we only get 100 extra gold. So my counting was slightly off. Hello. +3 short bow with isolation on it. That's pretty nice with 25 accuracy. Yeah, it's got to be the +3 legendary. That's an easy take. We'll hang on to it because I think we are picking up another character here. We'll take the damage. And daily health regen. I mean, of these, I think that's the one that we take. And we'll take vampirism first. Health regen. That is what I took. But then are we going to take blood magic? I think we are. Well, I don't think we need to take blood magic because we still have a ton of mana. So we'll take vampirism first. Then over here, an action point is an action point. We haven't built a ton of crit on our ranged character. So I'm actually going to roll that once and pick up some accuracy. We have Sadist here. I don't think that's particularly useful. We'll pick up Human Ballista when we get there. I think we pick up the skill range. Yeah, but Clever, we don't really have... We're not using up mana, right? Like, especially with, like, Dagger and Sword, I don't see us, like, having a lot of mana spenders. Like, what I need is, like, a two-handed sword or something like that. That would change the game. Yeah, that's why I picked it up, was for coagulation. But as soon as we go... Organic armor, that's going to change. Ooh, we haven't taken any accuracy on this character. That's going to be bad for business. We'll pick up Thrifty. All right, now we don't have the inn yet. We need to push back the fog. Yeah, Thrifty and Lightning Bolts go hand in hand. Now that we've done that, I'm going to tear down this one. Which one am I going to tear down? If I tear down this one, I think I can scoot the inn in here. And then we have 92 gold. So I think the best way to spend it, this only costs 5 gold for this upgrade since we have a worker handy. I don't think we're going to get a recruit this turn, though. Because we could only get a terribly low-level one. Opportunism and ice. Tactician is a really nice skill. I would like to play with Tactician. We don't really have any way to collect more, so we're getting it from... these two directions, which is honestly pretty good. Like, I'll put one of these here. And probably one of these here. And we'll pick up someone on the next time. But let's, I think I'm going to move away from the hand crossbow. I think that longbow looks tempting. Because it'll match nicely with the added isolation that we're getting from the short bow. And I think that's the play. And then I'm also tempted to pick up the two-handed sword. Because I think that it works better with blood magic when we pick that up. I think Sword Blast for blood magic is like... That is a primo combination for deleting like 6 baddies all at once. Now, I'm going to get another house fired up, I think. Tear that down. Use that to do the upgrade. Oh, there's no more onesies? Yeah, it looks like there's not. All right, well, we got to 10. That's pretty good. We'll do guess where. Yeah, see, guess where is rarely... rarely provides you any information. But I think this is our configuration. As is tradition, we're getting runners. This has been a runners every time. Oh, and we did spend all our money before I bought that two-handed sword, didn't we? Oh well. Oh well. But yeah, I'm going to spend all of our mana on our melee this turn, so then when we pick up blood magic, we're not wasting a resource. All right. Let's hope that this one goes well.